Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Odontology, the study of teeth. Today we are going to see about the carving of the mandibular first premolar. So all the procedures are almost same when you carve the mandibular first premolar. That is similar to the carving of a maxillary first premolar as well as the maxillary canine. So all the steps I have done early before starting the video. So what I have done is aspects has been marked, midline has been taken, then crown length has been marked, then root length, then dividing the block into 3 equal parts. That is almost similar to the carving of a maxillary first premolar and the maxillary canine. Okay, then carved from mesial and the distal aspects, and after that we have to carve in the incisal 1/3. That is also similar to the previous carvings. Okay, so I removed from the incisal 1/3 the mesial and the distal cusp ridges. Okay, then start carving from the then we have to carve the mesial and the distal portion. For that again draw the midline, that is almost similar. Okay, then divide the block into 3 equal parts. I think it's almost same. Okay, I don't want to bore you again putting the same notations again and again. Okay, here take the labiolingual or the buccolingual diameter at crown and cervix. Okay, so 3.75 out of 7.5 is the actual length, but we are taking for the measurement as 3.75. Then next measurement is 6.5, in that 3.25. so for that we are taking 3.5. okay, so 3.25 is not possible, or else you got to take 3 only, that will be lesser. So take 3.5. at cervix. Okay, diameter at cervix, first on the mesial aspect, then on the distal aspect. Then draw the outline by seeing the Wheeler's textbook. Okay, an initial outline being drawn on the mesial and the distal aspects. Then start carving from buccal and palatal. When you carve the buccal aspect, make sure that you get the buccal ridge, but not too much prominent when compared to the canine. Okay, so we'll start the carving here. Few things I'm going to discuss about the theoretical aspect about the mandibular first premolar teeth. Okay, when you see the mandibular first premolar, when you compare with the maxillary first molar, you have two cusps, as I told in the previous videos, right? And the carving also. When you see the mandibular first premolar, you have two cusps, that is your buccal cusp and the lingual cusp. Okay, for premolar mandibular you call it as lingual cusp. Okay, for maxillary you call it as palatal cusp. Okay, for what happened in the mandibular first premolar, the buccal cusp will be more prominent when compared to the lingual cusp. The lingual cusp will be small and rudimentary. Okay, it becomes a non-functional cusp. Okay, maxillary first and second premolar will have both functional cusp. However, mandibular first premolar will have non-functional cusp, that is your lingual cusp. Okay, and it is almost like a rudimentary cusp. Okay, previously in previous literature or some of the textbooks also, sometimes we can see come across one word called as bicuspid. Okay, the older term for premolars, okay, that is called as bicuspid. The bicuspid means two cusp is there. Okay, the teeth having two cusps, so it should be both are functional, then only you can call it as a bicuspid teeth. Okay, however in mandibular first premolar you can't call it as a bicuspid teeth, because as I told, that is non-functional lingual cusp. Okay, and it is positioned more towards the lingual. Okay, the teeth is almost in the dentition, it is on the almost lingually placed when compared to the other teeth. Okay, maxillary teeth. So it is, you can't call it exactly it is a bicuspid teeth. Okay, as per the given in your literature. So In this today we are I'm going to give more concentration on the occlusal aspect when compared to the other aspects of the carving. Okay, because it is almost similar to your maxillary premolar and canine carving. So what I'm going to show you is the occlusal aspect of mandibular first premolar. Okay, all the preliminary steps I have done by carving the buccal aspect, mesial, distal and lingual. Okay, move on to the occlusal aspect. Same only what we have done in the maxillary first premolar, however a major difference will be there. Okay, because of the non-functional cusp. So hold the carve in a slanting position and keep on sliding the carver and remove the wax and push it inside. Okay, lingually you should push it nicely. Okay, in the both the areas, in the mesial as well as on the distal. Okay, bend it towards the lingually and push it nicely. The buccal portion should be seen more lingually placed rather than buccally placed. Okay, don't do it in a buccal position. Okay, that's totally wrong. So slightly it is more prominent. Later with the polishing cloth I'll try to reduce it. All small minor corrections will be done later. Okay, so push it very nicely towards the lingual aspect. Okay, so in this the cusp ridges should be the mesiobuccal cusp ridge should be smaller when compared to the distobuccal cusp ridge. Okay, for this mandibular first premolar. So after this, once the initial carving has been done, the occlusal aspect also. So these are small corrections, slightly in simultaneously I will be doing that. So if I see in the book, once all the initial steps has been done on the occlusal aspect, so by seeing the textbook, you draw the groove that is present in the occlusal aspect. Then after that, carve on the groove. Okay, slightly small groove has been drawing now. Small groove on the mesial and distal cuspal area. Okay, over that you start carving over the groove you can start carving. Okay, the shape of the Y only I am carving. By seeing the textbook you have to carve. Okay, slightly remove the transverse ridge also, don't make it too much prominent. Okay, the outline of the Y groove only I am carving. So when this is done means here also one groove on the mesial aspect you have drawn and done the small carving work in the groove also. So after that I will do the final polishing. With this we complete the crown portion for the mandibular first premolar. So in this video I am going to show only the mandibular first premolar and not the root aspect, because root is single root, so it is almost similar for what we saw in the carving of maxillary canine. Okay. So I am going to show you the only the crown portion, so root is almost similar. Okay. So if you like the video, press the like button and subscribe to my channel Odontology. Thank you.